powieści dziewinie, powiedzże mi, moja miła, czy mnie kochać, czy nie? Powiedzże mi, moja miła, czy mnie kochać, czy nie? Czy mnie kochać, bo ja kocham ciebie, o ciebie, mój koń, kark miał złamać, powrócę do ciebie, o ciebie, mój koń, kark miał złamać, powrócę do ciebie. Na przestrogie, na upamiętanie, żeby się ty nie kochała w kawalerskim stanie. Żeby się ty nie kochała w kawalerskim stanie. Bo kawaler bez sumienia Boga się nie boi, bo cię ściska i całuje i noc tracie stoi. Bo cię ściska i całuje i noc tracie stoi.
Happy Polka Sunday morning, and welcome to the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio. With your host, David Jackson. That's me, pleased as pierogi to be bringing you fine Polish-style, mostly, polka music, waltzes, obereks, but we throw in some Czech music, we throw in some Slovenian music, we throw in some Bavarian music. We've even been known to throw in a non-polka tune as well, just to keep things interesting. Which reminds me of a joke. Did you hear about the polka DJ who had a Polish friend? He had a Czech one too. A Czech one too. Microphone humor. Is there anything better? Hey, that song you just heard right there was the Raindrops Polka from the fabulous Toledo Polka Motion Orchestra. Yes, indeed. Starting off with a toe tapper and a foot stomper, all rolled in to one. Let's go ahead and visit that Polish word of the day for the first time. Polish word of the day this week is an adjective, głodny. Głodny. Here it is in a sentence. On jest zawsze głodny. On jest zawsze głodny. There we go. Polish word of the day. Polish word of the day in a sentence. Time for more music. From their Hungry for More recording, here's the Polka Family doing Tell Me.
I'm your one jesteśmy, o tak jak w niebie jesteśmy.
Mama wanted me to marry a girl, preferably from the old world. I found such a jewel, enchanting was she, but she is not Polish, she's from Italy. With loving eyes and flowing hair, she lends my life Italian flair. She's my wife, I'm her devoted, but she makes a pitiful pierogi, pitiful pierogi, pitiful pierogi. What a waste of wonderful dough. Pitiful pierogi, pitiful pierogi. Pierogies don't have tomato. No, they don't. My darling's alfresca is simply divine. Her puttanesca, her bread and the wine, the magic derived from her cacciatore only arrived to half of the story. How can I tell her so? It's just cheese, potato, and oh, she's my wife. I love her dearly, but her pierogies come out oh so queerly. Pitiful pierogi, pitiful pierogi. What a waste of wonderful dough. Pitiful pierogi, pitiful pierogi. Pierogies don't have tomato. Everybody sing pitiful pierogi, pitiful pierogi. What a waste of wonderful dough. Pitiful pierogi, pitiful pierogi. Pierogies don't have tomato. Pitiful pierogi, pitiful pierogi. What a waste of wonderful dough. Pitiful pierogi, pitiful pierogi. Pierogies don't have tomato. What are you doing? What is this? Oi, oi, oi.
What's our favorite Polish treat? Babcia's pierogi, the tasty dish we love to eat. Babcia's pierogi, with a meal or as a snack. Just one bite and you'll be back. What's our favorite Polish treat? Babcia's pierogi. Hey, it's a Western New York tradition. It is Babcia's pierogi. Those delicious flavors and many varieties. When you're in town or at home, don't forget to stock up on our favorite. It's gotta be Babcia's pierogi. What's our favorite Polish treat? Babcia's pierogi, the tasty dish we love to eat. Babcia's pierogi, with the meal or as a snack. Just one bite and you'll be back. What's our favorite Polish treat? Babcia's pierogi.
Wierz mnie, Aniu, niech cię nie cudzę. Żeńcie ze mną, gorsze kętuce. Jak chcę ciebie, Aniu, and your pierogi. Oh, Aniu, you are for me. Jak chcę ciebie, Aniu, and your pierogi. Oh, Aniu, you are for me. Nie biedę piece popija, ani wędrowa. Tylko ciebie, moja Aniu, będę całował. Jak chcę ciebie, Aniu, and your pierogi. Oh, Aniu, you are for me. Jak chcę ciebie, Aniu, and your pierogi. Oh, Aniu, you are for me. Ciebie także nowa, lepiej niż sobie. Wierz mnie, Aniu, będziesz jak ciebie. Jak chcę ciebie, Aniu, and your pierogi. Oh, Aniu, you are for me. Jak chcę ciebie, Aniu, and your pierogi. Oh, Aniu, you are for me. Aniu nie mu odpowiada, nie wydam się, nie. O mamusia i tatusiek nie potrzebuję. Jak chcę ciebie, Aniu, and your pierogi. Oh, Aniu, you are for me. Jak chcę ciebie, Aniu, and your pierogi. Oh, Aniu, you are for me.
Well, well, well. What a fabulous set of polka music that was. Hey, hey, hey. How about that? Okay, so that was the I Like Your Pierogi by the Polish Connection. Before that, we heard Babcia's Pierogi by the Buffalo Concertina All-Stars. And we heard the Pitiful Pierogi Oberek by Zupe and the Polka Commandos. And we also heard from the Polka family, Tell Me, from their Hungry for More recording. All right. So hopefully that all sounded decent. Let us know in the chat if that's coming through clearly. There seems to be a bit of confusion with the old computer here about what we need to be doing, but I think we're getting closer to where we need to be. Anyway, let's hear some news from Poland, shall we? How about some news from Poland? Here is the news from Poland, brought to you from Radio Free Europe. Here is the headline: Poland expels 3 Russian diplomats in solidarity with the U.S. Poland has ordered 3 Russian diplomats to leave the embassy in Warsaw in what it said was an act of solidarity with the United States. The Polish Foreign Ministry said April 15 that 3 staff members of the Russian embassy were declared personae non gratae for violating their diplomatic status and conducting activities harmful to Poland. Earlier on April 15, the United States announced broad sanctions on Russia in retaliation for election interference, cyber attacks, and what Washington described as Moscow's other harmful foreign activities. As part of a raft of actions against Moscow, the United States said 10 Russian diplomats, including representatives of Russian intelligence services using diplomatic cover, would be expelled from the country. The White House also formally blamed the Russian Foreign Intelligence Service, SVR, for being behind a massive hack known as solar winds that hit large swaths of the U.S. public and private sectors last year, including at least 9 U.S. federal agencies. Russia has denied the accusations. Poland's foreign ministry said the impact of the solar winds hack extends beyond the United States and affects European countries. Poland stands in solidarity with the United States, it said in a statement. We strongly advocate that states, the private sector, and individuals adhere to the principles of responsible behavior in cyberspace. Russia is likely to respond by expelling Polish diplomats. So there, from Radio Free Europe, is the news from Poland. All right, back into the music. Why don't we go ahead now and hear a fabulous tune from the Dynabrass called The Old Moscow Mule.
Silver, hey, hey, Lone Ranger's on his way. Grandpa's watching TV. You can hear Grandma say, gosh golly, not today. This is too much for me. Grandpa is mad, of course. He hasn't got a horse. To his dog he struts in stride. He's thinking very hard, straddles the St. Bernard. Now Grandpa he can ride. Hi-ho, 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 Silver, Grandpa's coming by. Hi-ho, 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 Silver, schau weg sein Spielbein. Like Lone Ranger, he rides 2 6 guns at his side with pretty jeans of blue, covered with fancy furs, black mask and jingling spurs, and silver bullets. Grandpa woke up in bed, open-eyed he held his head, for this was a dream, you see. Right then himself he blessed, he smiled with happiness, no more will I watch TV. Hi-ho, 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 Silver, Grandpa's coming by. Hi-ho, 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 Silver, schau weg sein Spielbein.
Sterne, sie schauen auf ins Liebe. Siehst du am Himmel der Ferne die Urlaub, die Liebe? Siehst du den Zauber der Nacht, gleich mir die Hände. Hier uns ging die Liebe niemals zu Ende. Weine kleine Tränen um mich, Bella Maria. Weine kleine Tränen um mich, wenn ich geh. In der Ferne denk ich an dich, Bella Maria. Werde auch die Jahre vergehen, einmal gibt es ein Wiedersehen. La 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 Werde auch die Jahre vergehen, einmal gibt es ein Wiedersehen.
about that? You betcha. That was some fine polka music in that set, if I do say so myself. And a waltz. That was Bella Marie from Aaron Dussing. Heck yeah. Before that, we heard the Lone Ranger from Ed Petonietz and his Polka-Teers. And we heard Moscow Mule from the fabulous Dyna Brass Orchestra. All of that brought to you here on the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio and the world with your host, David Jackson. That's me, trying hard to push all the right buttons on the computer. There aren't that many, so you would think it wouldn't be that hard, but hey, it is. Let me tell you the Polish word of the day once again, brought to you from transparentlanguage.com, not a paid sponsor of the show, but it only feels fair that I say where I get it. Głodny. Głodny. On jest zawsze głodny. On jest zawsze głodny is the Polish word of the day, and the Polish word of the day in a sentence. Now here is an accidental game we can play. The fabulous polka musician and songwriter Andy Pawlak sent me a number of wonderful live recordings that required me to push some buttons and record some things and plug in some stuff and unplug some other stuff. And naturally that means I wasn't able to transfer all of the titles quite correctly. So it's going to be a bit of a mystery, but it's going to be good because it's fine music, fine live polka music provided by our friend Andy Pawlak. So I'm not exactly sure who these tracks are right now. I'll get it figured out eventually, I hope. But if not, it's all good anyway. So let's go ahead and listen to one, shall we?
got nothing in common, no common ground to start from, and we're falling apart. You say the world has come between us, our lives have come between us. Still, I know you just don't care. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany? She said, I think I remember the film, and as I recall, I think we both kinda liked it. And I said, well, that's the one thing we got. I see you, the only one who knew me, and now your eyes see through me. I guess I was wrong. So what now? It's plain to see we're over. I hate when things are over, and so much is left undone. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany? She said, I think I remember the film, and as I recall, I think we both kinda liked it. And I said, well, that's the one thing we got. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany? She said, I think I remember the film, and as I recall, I think we both kinda liked it. And I said, well, that's the one thing we got. And I said, what about breakfast at Tiffany? She said, I think I remember the film, and as I recall, I think we both kinda liked it. And I said, well, that's the one thing we got.
Modern polka music's what I'm bringing you today. Listen to the sound that's growing stronger every day. The music's right, the rhythm's tight, the beat is pushing on. Now's the time for everyone to join and sing along. Pushing on, songs that make you sing along. Catch the beat that's growing strong. Keep the beat that's pushing on, pushing on, pushing on. Songs that make you sing along. Catch the beat that's growing strong. Keep the beat that's pushing on. Polka music is the music that we love to play. Listen to the sound that's growing stronger every day. The band is tight, the rhythm's right, the beat is pushing on. Now's the time for everyone to join and sing along. Pushing on, songs that make you sing along. Catch the beat that's growing strong. Keep the beat that's pushing on, pushing on, pushing on. Songs that make you sing along. Catch the beat that's growing strong. Keep the beat that's pushing on, pushing on, pushing on.
that was a fabulous 6-song set of incredibly good polka music for you here on the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio. Finishing up right there with Pushin' On from Crusade. Before that, we heard Breakfast at Tiffany's from the Chardon Polka Band, Chuck Pendrak, doing the Liberace Mazur. We heard Dr. Kilbasa doing the Haystack Polka. I'll bet you didn't think they were going to sing until at the end they finally did. We heard the Wyandotte Cavaliers doing Who'd You Like to Love Ya? Send that out to Joe Piasecki and all the Piaseckis out there. And we started off that set with a mystery tune, not because of the way that Andy Pavlak gave these songs to me, but because of the way I transferred them. Not quite sure who everything is, but I'm willing to bet that was Żegnam Góral by, I'm going to say, polka country musicians. This is the Sunday Morning Polka Show of Northwest Ohio. Dziękuję Banzai for tuning in. We do certainly appreciate it. Let's take one more listen to the Polish word of the day. It is głodny. On jest zawsze głodny. How about that? Let's get back into the music before we come back for a little more chit-chat and then wrap things up. How about that? So, who to play, who to play, who to play. So many choices, so many options. We are going to go with Tell Me Girlie by Gene Wisniewski and the High Notes Orchestra. From the vinyl, it's a little bit scratchy, but it's pretty damn good.
Powiedz mi dziewczę, żeby nikt nie słyszał tu do ucha prawego. Hej, czy mnie kochasz, czy tylko udajesz, czy też kogo innego? Hej, czy mnie kochasz, czy tylko udajesz, czy też kogo innego? Gniewajże się dziewczę, jak ci się podoba, ja ciebie nie przeproszę. Hej, gniewajże się, ja twoje gniewanie pod obcasem se noszę. Hej, gniewajże się, ja twoje gniewanie pod obcasem se noszę. Kamienia na kamień, ze skały na skały, hej, podskakuje skrzaczka. Hej, spodobały mi się u dziewczyny, hej, te niebieskie oczka. Hej, spodobały mi się u dziewczyny, hej, te niebieskie oczka. U dziewczyny łoczka, u dziewczyny lica i też te inne stroje. Hej, będę prosił modlić się do Boga, ażeby były moje. Hej, będę prosił modlić się do Boga, ażeby były moje.
All right, here's polka time, one called the Tinker, called the Dratenik Polka. Drateń po ulicy, Polka na nią wolała, aby jej się zadratować. Rnecą pałkoma, aby jej się zadratować. Rnecą pałkoma, draty niczego odpowiada, że ona to nie ma drat. Ale że jede kamarad, a on to ma akurat. Ale że jede kamarad, a on to ma akurat. Harmonia, luj!
A fabulous live recording from the Central Texas Sounds. The Central Texas Sounds, doing one called the Tinker Polka. Excuse me. You really do hear the bass on that live recording, don't you? The bass really did seem to come through there in quite a charming way. I really like that. And the rolling of the R's was beyond impressive as well. Maybe the volume could have been a little higher, but there's only so many buttons I can push when the recording comes in at a fairly low level. We heard Tell Me Girlie from Gene Wisniewski and the High Notes on that short set of 2 songs of polka music. Well, as we approach the top of the hour, it's time to wrap up the Polish word of the day, głodny. It means hungry. On jest zawsze głodny means he is always hungry. So there you go. True fact. True fact. So thank you very much for tuning in to this episode of the Sunday Morning Polka Show as we move past 10 years and into our 11th year of bringing you the finest in polkas, waltzes, and obetics, the best we can do with the technology available to us from the home office here in from the home office here in Sylvania, Ohio, the city of trees. If the good Lord is willing and the creeks don't rise, we do plan to be back next week. Oh, I'd like to send that Tinker Polka out to my lovely wife, the love of my life, Lori. All right, so there we go. Time to wrap it up, play another song or so for you as we head out. This one's a bit of a mystery as well. We probably won't be able to fit it all in before the hour ends, but it's some good Polish 78 RPM recordings from 1948. Yes, indeed. Mąż I żona, to I ovo. I believe there may be 2. This is Ray Henry.
zarobiła. Oj, wszystko Jasiu przesył, żeby mówiła, nic nie mówiła. Oj, to by mnie był nie bił, żeby mówiła, nic nie mówiła. Oj, to by mnie bił, nie bił. Bił mnie w komorze, bił mnie na dworze, oj, bił mnie na boisku, zęby mi wybił, włosy mi targał, oj, wystrzasza po pysku, zęby mi wybił, włosy mi targał, oj, wystrzasza po pysku. Wyjdzie mnie w doma, kom twoja żona, oj, nie pomiędzy ludźmi, niech się rodzina twoja i moja, oj, tak za mnie nie wstydzi, niech się rodzina twoja i moja, oj, tak za mnie nie wstydzi.